The boy who stepped sideways, Leo, wasn't lost. He was bored, stuck in the grey drizzle of his hometown Maple Creek, where every day felt like a photocopy of the last year's. Sketchbook was full of impossible things, floating islands, cats with clockwork tails, skies painted in colours that didn't exist. Pipe dreams, Leo, his dad would say, ruffling his hair, but Leo felt there was more. He just couldn't find the door. The door found him. It was tucked behind the overgrown rhododendrons in the old Miller estate, a place everyone avoided. Rumored to be haunted by the eccentric old inventor who vanished decades ago. But Leo saw it, not a crumbling ruin, but a shimmering archway woven from light and humming with a sound like distant wind chimes. In the center hung a small, intricate keyhole, shaped like a spiral galaxy and clutched in Leo's pocket. The smooth, spiral-etched riverstone Grandpa Arlo gave him, whispering, "True north isn't always on the map." Hesitantly, Leo pressed the stone against the keyhole. It fit perfectly. The archway flared with soft, golden light, and the world rippled. He stepped through. Maple Creek was still there, but more. The drizzle was gone, replaced by gentle floating raindrops that hovered like liquid pearls before vanishing. The grey houses were now vibrant mosaics of living moss and glowing vines. The air smelled of ozone and warm bread. And the people. Mrs. Henderson wasn't just tending roses, she was coaxing them to bloom in mid-air with soft whistles. Kids didn't kick soccer balls. They rode shimmering, translucent, jellyfish-like creatures down the street, laughing as they left trails of harmless sparks. Leo's heart hammered, not with fear, but with dizzying joy. This was the world his sketches dreamed of. He wandered wide-eyed past trees whose leaves chimed like glass bells, past a bakery where the loaves floated out the window on puffs of cinnamon-scented steam. He saw a boy his age, Cale, trying to fix a small, broken clockwork sparrow that sputtered sparks instead of flying. "Stuck gear," Leo murmured, his artist's eye spotting the problem instantly. He pulled a tiny screwdriver from his pocket. Grandpa Arlo's old toolkit was always with him. With gentle, practiced hands, he adjusted the tiny mechanism, the sparrow whirred, its wings unfolding into delicate, iridescent feathers, and zipped joyfully into the pearlescent sky. Cale's eyes widened. You see the gears?" he asked, awestruck. "Most folks here just feel the hum." Leo learned that in this Maple Creek, Avum Cale called it, everyone perceived the world differently. Some saw sound as color, others felt emotions as textures. But Leo, he saw the structure beneath the magic, the elegant mechanics of the impossible. He was a glimmerseer, Cale explained, rare even here. But Avum had a problem. The Heartstone, a massive, softly pulsing crystal in the town square that harmonized all the magic, was flickering erratically. Colors were fading, floating raindrops were falling too fast, and the jellyfish riders were sluggish. The town's harmony was unraveling. "The resonators are out of tune," Cale said, leading Leo to the Heartstone. Around its base were intricate, crystalline tuning forks, each humming a different note. But their song was discordant, jarring. Leo really looked. He saw the subtle misalignments, the tiny fractures in the crystal lattice of the forks, the way the light refracted wrong. He didn't just hear the disharmony. He saw it shaped. Using his screwdriver, a smooth riverstone from his pocket, it resonated strangely here, and pure, focused intuition, he began to adjust. He tapped a fork with the stone, realigning its frequency. He polished a facet on another with his sleeve, clearing the light path. He didn't force it. He listened with his eyes and hands, coaxing the magic back into balance. Slowly, miraculously, the Heartstone's pulse steadied. The colors deepened, the raindrops floated lazily again, and a wave of pure, warm harmony washed over the square. The townspeople gasped, then cheered, their joy a visible ripple of golden light. Kale clapped Leo on the back. "You didn't just fix it, Leo, you understood it." As the sun, a soft lavender orb, began to set, painting the sky in hues Leo had only ever imagined, he knew he couldn't stay. His world needed him too. Maybe not its magic, but his unique way of seeing. He hugged Kale, the boy who rode jellyfish. Back at the shimmering archway, Leo paused. He pulled out his sketchbook. On a fresh page, he drew not just Avum, but the feeling of its harmony, the structure of its magic. Then he stepped back through. He emerged into the familiar grey drizzle of his Maple Creek. But it wasn't grey anymore. He saw the intricate pattern of raindrops on the pavement, the hidden geometry in the oak tree's branches, the quiet hum of the old street lamp. The world hadn't changed. He had. Leo walked home, his sketchbook held tight. He didn't need a shimmering archway anymore. The magic wasn't just in Avum. It was woven into the fabric of every world, waiting for someone who knew how to look. And Leo, the boy who stepped sideways, finally knew how to see it. He smiled, the ordinary rain feeling like liquid stardust on his skin. The adventure wasn't out there, it was right here, in the way he chose to see.